Who was left is a playmate. I close and lock my gate. Few moves over this board, who else a check and made. Blinded by a
Hello there, this is Edison and this is my channel, Edison Studio. Welcome to my studio. Today I'm gonna be comparing these two models. This basically should be the same headphones. We have here AKG K240 and the another one is AKG K240 MKII. So this is the newer, maybe a little bit modernized model. This just looks a little bit more old school and that's why they created this new model. Similar thing happened with Rode NT1 microphone. This is upside down actually here. They had the original model which was the black model. And this is like 10-year anniversary model, I think. But this actually has different frequency response. So even though I've read it online that these should be the same frequency response, I want to test it out. I'm gonna just speak quickly with my ear comparing them together. So there is not much you can hear from it, but I will tell you my judgment based on my experience. A long one. So let's have a quick unboxing here. This is the modern model, brand new. I had one of this same model already, so I've been having a lot of good experiences with this Mark II model. Okay, this looks like this. These sides. And yeah, they have this 6.35 jack with it. Let's do the feel test, how it feels like on my head. It feels really good. It feels really good. It's brand new, of course it feels good. They feel similar. This is tighter fit, I think. Little bit tighter fit. But it's very stretchy, it feels really good, very natural. You don't kinda even feel it. So I love it. To me this feels maybe just a hair more natural, but maybe it's just lack of use. And this might be a little bit tighter somehow. There is some like setup thing. You can maybe a little bit. I mean, it stretches out, you know. It is not supposed to be something you go running with. You just use them in your studio or maybe monitoring when on a gig. These are those kind of headphones. But I kinda like this golden look also. This fits easily to your studio. So yeah, I think this looks actually more expensive. If you look like this looks cheaper, this new model. No. These headphones can be also like individualistic, like every one of them is like individual. But I'm gonna just randomly listen to maybe something I mixed myself is smarter because I know what happened with the mixing. So let's start with the old model and I'm gonna listen Edison Legends first. And let's go switching. So interesting. Actually, you know what? I'm not sure what is it, but I feel this gold model sounds better. I think it has a tad rounder bass. They'll go a little bit harder. They are super similar, but I don't know what is it. Maybe it is just that like the feel thing. It might be feel thing, and I kind of like sense it. You know, there is always this little bit of this bias with human ear also, and also doing that when you like plug in off and on and off and on. There might be some things going that you think something happened, but actually nothing happened. You know. Okay, I don't know what is it. It might be just the tightness of the fit, you know. Tightness makes it so that I feel it somehow, that this doesn't feel so good on my head, so then I think that this sounds better. I don't know, it might be just, sometimes it's just so much like feeling things, these things. Way back in 1975. Yeah, it looks kind of old school, like that I love it in it. It has this kind of like retro look to it. Perceived acoustic frequency response. Single pair measurement. Yeah, I mean, there is individual differences between these. So
Yeah, that's why it sounds a little bit different. They sound a little bit different. It is the same model, they are the same components, but still there is some form of this careful, this experienced ears will feel it. Okay, there's conclusion. While most of the K240 Studio's more modern rivals do not suffer from distortion the way these classic AKGs do, few can compete with its long session comfort. It's so comfortable, that I can say, like it feels so good. Not everyone requires pristine sub bass. Yeah, it's not the roundest or the biggest sub bass, but you feel it well. I think it's enough to understand, but you need to have a comparison with like subwoofers and maybe good quality car monitoring, like listening in car. They're not perfect, but at this price, no one expects them to be. If you had like 100,000 euros, of course you wouldn't be cheap on these things.
I just wanted to add here that I think there is a fundamental problem if I would buy the highest end speakers or the highest end headphones, because nobody actually owns those. On average, of course there will be those rich bitches who own these, but these are already like professional, they are super neutral. All of this is like, it's just professional, you know, monitoring headphones, you know, and why not mixing also? And it's for the reference, it's like reference, it's neutral reference, you know, this is what I want. It's not realistic, nobody has the highest fidelity, the highest end speakers, and if you like do a little bit dirty mix, and it's still brilliant, it sounds beautiful from your speakers in your space, like you cannot go wrong. It's just music still, it's just music. If it's good enough, there is enough experience, enough good taste. These affordable, we call them, we don't call them cheap. This is, when I bought this was like 300 per piece, both of these speakers. It's not still like, you know, it's just talking about monitors, talking about headphones, this is like 80 euros in Finland if I buy this, if I buy this brand new. But you find used like 40 euros, maybe 50 euros, 60 euros. So, you know, yeah, you know what I mean. Let the video continue.
There is differences. You see, there's very much differences. Like, this is why you need to learn your pair of headphones, what you're actually using. This is interesting topic, actually, very interesting topic. We go into detail, we dig deep. There is differences between human beings when mixing, and they have differences between their headphones, even though there might be genetically two persons who perceive things same way, but both has the same, maybe same model headphones even, but those have individual differences a little bit, those headphones. This is gonna be a little bit shown in the end result. Interesting, it is so interesting. Yeah, there is like difference between left and right. It's just a response. It really doesn't even matter because we already know that you will have differences between the same model. So we can even go stretch it as far as say that like these are the same headphones, but because they are individuals, they are different. Like that is my conclusion, at least with this information. Sadly, I cannot really find. Both are valid, and I would buy this older model personally. If I choose, it seems that this older model is actually cheaper, and it feels like it sounds better. Maybe they have different process to make them. I'm not sure, but to me it felt a little bit rounder, and it feels the comfort is better on my head. At least with these individuals. Stiff. This is more stiffer, but might be just this individual again. You know. Just wanted to do this comparison, but the inspiration for this came from like this. Like here you can see the frequency response. There is great comparison. It has a little bit of this low end boost, NT1A. Personally, I think NT1 has a little bit better high end, and I think it has to do something with the 5K pump what the NT1A has. So it needs to be maybe a little bit controlled often. There is too much of this harshness, little bit brittleness. It feels brittle. It feels cheap. But then you start piling some analog plugins to it and stuff like this. Maybe make it rounder step by step. With a lot of work, you will get them both sounding good. But maybe I would prefer now. I need to maybe compare those also, like which is actually better. I have kind of like experience with both of them. This is most popular microphone, this NT1. It's the most sold mic in the world, I think. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped you. These are good headphones, by the way. I recommend these. Both of them I recommend. They're beautiful. Both are really good, and because theirs are like half open, they are good also to use like if you're doing some smaller DJ gigs and stuff like this. Maybe you want closed ones. I'm not sure which is better, but yeah. But it's the same. It's the same model with just different look, you know. Thank you for watching. Peace out.
Right person, wrong timing. Watching you now that I'm trying. Both are complaining instead of denying. Where is us? Where's the right timing?